What's up, everybody? Steve Butts here with IG, and I'm joined by my close personal friend, Phil Ring, executive producer at Traveler's Tales. You're showing us a new LEGO Batman game.
Yeah, very much so. LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. So yeah, it's great for us. We're doing bigger DC universe this time around.
Fantastic. So I'm totally familiar with being in the Batcave and everything. I noticed that I'm Robin. I guess as executive producer, you get to claim priority on Batman. But yeah, let's get into this. What are we doing here in this level?
Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the new characters that we've got. So here we are in the Batcave, but we have dropped in free play. Excellent. We get to play with the free play menu. So what we'll do is I'll just bring up the character wheel and go to the free play grid itself. What we'll see is we've actually got a whole host of new characters that are available in the game.
Oh, wow.
So with this being LEGO Batman 3, we wanted to go big on the DC universe. So we've got some brilliant characters in there. We've got Billy Batson, so if anyone knows Billy Batson,
yeah,
he has to do exactly. So he does the shout, turns into Shazam at any time he likes, and then you go run around, use his powers, and of course you can always switch back.
Nice.
And so we really kind of want to bring these characters to life, making sure that we're really showcasing not only who they are to the younger gamers, but also the fans of them know the kind of history, know the characters, have the abilities that they expect, and kind of really dig into the DC world a bit more.
You had loads of those transformations in LEGO Marvel. It's nice to see them here as well.
Yeah, exactly, and it's great for us in the DC universe because we get to do some stuff that with characters we've never done before. So when we go to simple people like Clark Kent, he was in Batman 2, but this time round, you can drop in a phone booth at any time, jump in, instantly switch to Superman, and kind of having those loads of additional nice little touches for people. So really kind of brings the game to life. The team spend a huge amount of time doing the animations, really kind of bringing these characters so that they are the DC people that they know and love, but also in a LEGO world, so with a slight variation.
I love the humor of the phone book and the little idle animations where he's kind of posing there. That's great stuff.
Yeah, excellent. So what we'll do is we've also got some other new characters as well. So I mentioned that we're really digging into the DC world. We've had Superman. We actually get to introduce Krypto the Superdog. So it's the first time we've ever done him in a LEGO video game. And of course he has all the powers you expect. So you get to fly around as a dog. He has his heat vision. So really kind of something that's a bit of fun. We've also got characters in there like Batcow. Yes, very much exists in the lore. We wanted to bring her into the world and go, right, you get to play as Batcow.
I can't ride you. What's wrong? I can't ride you. You're still adding that later, right?
You wouldn't want to ride around as Batcow. She'll be like jumping around and kicking people. So, and this is really kind of like the love letter to the DC world. We're kind of really just scratching the surface of the characters that we're actually going to have in the full title. Really wanted to go big, but we know that there's some really core characters people want, but then also the weird and wacky ones. It's something that a lot of people really love to see. So this one's actually great for us because it's really kind of a thing for Comic-Con. There's a Comic-Con exclusive that's going to be available from LEGO. We've got the same character in game, so we've got the Batman of Planet X version of Batman, which you can also get as the minifigure, because that's another thing that we're still very aware of. We want to make sure that when kids are playing the game, they can have the minifigures in the real world as well as having them in the game. So they have that kind of playing in the real world, playing in the video games, and that kind of link between the products. So excellent. And another one of these characters that I'm probably going to get shot if I get the pronunciation wrong on this. So it's Mr. Mixie Pitlick is how I've always gone with pronunciation. I have been corrected a couple of times.
Sure. I don't think anybody really knows. Most people have only ever read it, right? So.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of these words that it's fantastic when you see the comic book fans come around. What's great at Comic-Con is we actually saw someone cosplaying as him, which I mean, I've been to Comic-Con a couple of times, never seen it before.
Right.
It was actually the game director pointed them out and went like, oh my word, someone's actually done cosplay. And so it's great to see that these are fans' favourites. These are the people that are requesting, and there seems to be almost like a bit of a competition where people seem to be trying to request characters they wouldn't expect us to have. And we want to make sure that we're trying to get as many of them as possible.
So what does he do? What's his sort of interaction with the world like?
So yeah, he's very much magic based. So here we have, he has his flight animations. He has whole different kind of sets of animations, sets of abilities that are unique to him. And we always want to make sure that the character fits the lore. So with it being magic based, he can damage Superman. Superman's vulnerability to magic. So kind of having those bits and pieces.
So who should I pick here?
What you can do is if you actually go to someone like the Joker, so with Batman and Robin having their suit wheels, we've also got the suit wheels available for other characters.
Okay.
So we've got Batman, Robin, Cyborg, Joker and Lex as well. So if you now press and hold triangle, so you've got a couple of suits there. If you pick the light bulb in the bottom left, this is one of my favourites. This is an illumination suit, so it's very jazzy. And you can use that to light up dark areas. We use it for puzzles in different ways. But you'll see that with that suit wheel, there's actually 8 variations of Joker suits. They all give him different abilities. So it's almost like where Batman and Robin were upgrading their suits, we wanted Joker and Lex, they would be doing the same. So they've also got their own suits.
I like this. One of my favorite things in Lego Marvel is watching Mr. Fantastic turn into the teapot, so super excited to see that here.
Excellent.
I've heard also there's a rumor that Cyborg has a few interesting suits as well. Are they in this?
Very much so, yeah. So the one on the left is actually a favourite of mine. This is a giant suit. So we have big figs in the game. So of course, big figs, if you need to go toe to toe, Cyborg can turn into a big fig himself using one of his suit abilities, and then you can kind of really go to town on it. And
this would be akin to Thing or Colossus or Hulk from the Marvel games.
Exactly, yeah. We're also doing more with these characters as well, with big figs. We've got things in there, so this is the first time we're ever going to have big figs that can actually fly. So that really adds a kind of it's really kind of compelling. You just jump as a big fig, start flying around. Because we go to the various lantern worlds, we've got the various lanterns that people would expect, and having those abilities on a big fig with flight really opens things up. It's something that's really exciting and kind of a lot of fun that we get to play with. Just another couple of characters as well. If you go to the very far left on the bottom, we've actually got 1966 Batman and Robin. We're actually doing 60s content in the game. So once there's this level that you can actually play where you're going through the 60s world, there's the 60s Batmobile. And what's great for us is we've also got things like Adam West is voicing his character for the 60s version of Batman. So not only does he appear as 60s Batman, he also appears as Adam West. He's our character in peril this time round. So that's a lot of fun, and just the niceties that the team do with the animation. So after he does an attack, he stretches his back out because it's 60s Batman.
I have to ask, does he do the Batusi at all in this game?
There's some brilliant stuff that we're announcing later on in the show. I can never give more than that, but there's a panel on Sunday, so if anyone gets down to it, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we've got some great reveals.
Fantastic. So for more on LEGO Batman 3 and all things Comic-Con, you're already where you need to be, IGN.